Good morning, students. Welcome back. Today we will start a new chapter from history. Okay, French Revolution. Okay, students. We know that India got independence from the Britishers, right? So many of the European countries occupied countries like India. So these European countries became more powerful in 18th centuries. Among that, French is also one of the countries became more powerful, and the French people got independence from the monarchy. Monarchy is nothing but king of rule or king of queen. This is called monarchy. Okay, we know that French Revolution is the cradle of all the revolutions in the world. Many of the countries got inspired by seeing the French revolutions and French ideas. Okay, so our country also got inspired by taking ideas of French Revolution, and we struggled a lot to get the independence from the Britishers. So today we will start a new chapter, that is French Revolution. The French Revolution. Okay, students, today video is only for introduction. The next video is will go in deeper in this chapter. Okay, on the morning 14th July 1789, the city of Paris was in a state of alarm. Alarm means bad situation, alarming. What do you call? The king had commanded troops to move into the city. Rumors spread that he would soon order the army to open fire upon the citizens. So 1789, what happened? July 14th. Many of the peasants, people, they moved into the city. Which city we are talking about? We are talking about Paris. Paris is a beautiful city in French. These people moved into the Paris, and they gathered. Why they gathered, we will see. So, and the rumors are spread out. Rumors got viral. Viral and spread out. The king had commanded troops to open fire on citizens. Okay. So in front of the town hall, many of the 7,000 men and women gathered. 7,000 men and women. How many people? 7,000. 7,000 people gathered in front of the town hall. And in front of the town hall, they broke a number of government buildings in search of arms. And also in search of arms and weapons. Why these people they are busy in search of arms? Why? Because the people got angry on the king. Why people got angry? Why they broke public buildings? We'll see now. We'll see in this video now. Many of the people, they gathered in front of the town hall, and they are busy in search of arms. Why these people are busy in search of arms? Why they want to break down public buildings and public properties? Okay. And finally, July 14th, they broke Bastille jail, Bastille prison, Bastille jail. It is why they broke only Bastille jail. Initially, they broke Bastille jail. Why? Why means Bastille jail is a replica, is a symbol of royal family, and also it indicates that we are free from the monarchy. It tells that we are free from the monarchy. So that the people, they came to the Bastille jail and they broke Bastille jail in 1789, July 14th. Next, now we will go into the chapter. In 1774, the king of France is Louis XVI. Louis 16. Okay. Roman letters. This is 10, 5, 1. Okay. 10, 5, 1. Louis. We should not pronounce Louis. Louis. Why? Because S is silent. The S letter is silent. Okay, na? Louis XVI came into the power in 1774. 1774. In the year of 1774, Louis XVI came into the power of France. He belonged to Bourbon family, not your Bourbon biscuits. Okay, Bourbon family is a one dynasty. He belonged to that dynasty. In recent times also you heard that this name Bourbon. Bourbon biscuits are very famous, no? Okay, not that. It is a dynasty. B-O-U-R-B-O-N. He belonged to Bourbon dynasty of family. Which family belongs to? Bourbon family. In our history also, in our AP history also, many of the kings came from different families, right? Kakatiyas is a different family. Vijayanagaras is a different family. Okay, Shatavahanas, Qutub Shahis, okay, Yadavas, Kalingas. These are all belong to different families. Like that, in European history also, Bourbon family is also one of the greatest family, and from this family, Louis XVI came into the power. At that time, he ascended the throne. At that time, he was 20 years old. How many years old? 20 years old. How many years? 20 years. So, after 20 years, he married Austrian Princess Mary Antoinette. Antoinette or Antoinette. He belonged to Austria, not Australia. Austria. So at the age of 20, Louis XVI married Mary Antoinette, belonging to Austrian princess. Okay, now clear? Is there any confused? Okay. So when the new king found an empty treasure when he ascended the throne. So when immediately he came back to the throne, at that time, that treasury means where the money kept, that treasury was empty. There was no treasure in that treasury. So without treasury, how the king is going to rule a particular country or particular state? So here keep it in mind, students, in European history, state is meaning that country. State meaning is country, okay, not our state what we are talking about. State means in European state it is a country, okay. Okay, students, when he came to the power, he got an empty treasure. Okay, why? Because financial treasures are drained out. Drained out means over. The financial treasures are over because long years of war, and also one of the major reason is there behind that. Under Louis XVI, France helped 13 American colonies to gain their independence from the common enemy Britain. So when we are talking about 1774, America's 13 colonies are under the control of Britain. Okay, and this reason, because of this, the France debt increased, helped Latin America to gain their independence from the common enemy of Britain. Why? Because why the France given help to the America? Because the Britain is the common enemy to both America and also France. Okay, so the war added more than $1 billion to a debt that had already risen to more than $2 billion. Billion means how many? Billion means 100 crores. That means 200 crores. The debt was increased because France helped America to get independence from the Britain. Okay, and to meet its regular expenses and also maintaining a beautiful palace of Versailles. Versailles is a beautiful palace which was situated in Paris. Okay, to maintain that beautiful palace, to meet its regular expenses such as cost of maintaining an army, the cost running government offices, universities, the state was forced to increase taxes. So to maintain the government, that is the source, that the only source is increasing the taxes. So if government increase the taxes, automatically the people, the normal people, they are not in the position to pay the taxes. Okay. French society in the 18th century was divided into 3 estates, and only member of third estate people paid taxes. Now I will draw French society estate. Please observe that. Okay, students, please observe that French society in your textbooks also is there. Please go through that figure. First estate. Who are the first estate people? Clergy. Who are they? Clergy. Clergy means the church people. Okay. Second estate people. Nobility. Nobility means important royal family members. Royal family members are government people, important government officers. Okay. Third estate. Businessman. Merchants. Okay. Court officials, lawyers. These are the good personalities in the society. Again, the next category is the peasants and artisans. Artisans. Again, small peasants Okay, students, small peasants, landless laborers. This is third estate. Okay, the French society divided into 3 estates. Okay, first estate, the clergy people are there. Clergy people means church people, that is Pope, Catholics. Okay, those are belonging to church. Nobility, the family members of the royal family and also important government officers comes under this category, nobility. Next, third estate people means businessmen, merchants, court officials, lawyers. These are all first category third estate people, and second category, that means middle class, peasants and artisans, and third estate, the normal people of third estates are small peasants and landless. Only the third estate people have to pay the taxes. These two are exempted to pay the taxes. Why? Because privilegizations, exemptions were given based on birth. And the figure number 14 shows that the system of estates in French society was organized. Peasants made up about 90% of the population. 60% land was owned by the nobles. 90% of the population. Who are the 90% of the population here is peasants, but 60% of land was holded in the hands of noble people, and church people also having the rights on the land, and other rich members also have the land. Third estate, the members of the two estates, that is the clergy and the nobility, enjoyed certain privileges based on birth. I already told you, privileges were given to these first estate people and second estate people. Privilegizations means exemptions. They are not paying the taxes. Okay, the church people collecting tax from the peasants called tithes. The church people collecting taxes called is tithes. Tithes is one type of tax which is collected by the church people, and also the peasants had to pay the normal taxes also to the state. Normal taxes, that means the common taxes to the state, like what we are paying right now, electricity bill, water tax bill, like that. So the housing, property tax, these type of taxes are also there at that time. Not only the normal taxes, but also direct tax is there. The direct tax which are paying to the state is called as taille. Taille, T-A-I-L-L-E, taille. This is a church tax. This is a direct tax. Very very important taxes, ma. You may it will ask 1 mark questions to your public examination. Okay. Next, these include a direct tax called taille. A number of indirect taxes also there at that time. What are those? Everyday consumption, for example, salt, tobacco, commodities are there. So if you consume salt, you have to pay the tax. If you consume tobacco right now we are using tobacco right now, smoking cigars, and some village people chewing tobacco, right? So if you consume tobacco, you have to pay the tax for the consumption of tobacco. So for this purpose, peasants at the time are engaged. Peasants at this time are engaged different services to the lords, working in his houses or fields or army or building roads, construction activities are there. Different services they are engaged in different sectors. Only the third estate people paying taxes to the state, it is burden to the third estate people. So here we stop. We will discuss the next part of the lesson in next video. First we will recollect the topic what we discussed right now. The 1774 Louis XVI came to the power. When he was 20 years old, he married Mary Antoinette, belonged to Austria country. Okay, and when he came back to the throne, when he came to the throne, the treasure was empty. So to run the government, it is very difficult without treasure, right? So that the government levied so many taxes on people. So the people had to pay the taxes, but not all, only the third estate people. Okay, only the third estate people had to pay the taxes. And also people are in, we already seen clergy, nobility, and this businessmen, merchants, court officials, lawyers, and peasants, artisans, small peasants, and landless laborers are in third estate. So these people had to pay the taxes, and the different taxes are there. So under the different taxes, these two taxes are very important: tithes and taille. Tithes means tithes or tithes, both are same. Tithes means the tax which is paying to the church is called as tithes. Taille means direct tax. Not only these, indirect taxes also are there at that time. That means tax on salt and tax on consumption of tobacco. Okay, so we will discuss in the next part, in the next video. Okay, now write down assignment. Okay, so this question is for your assignment. What is this question? Write a short note on Louis XVI. Okay, very easy. You write what you know about the Louis XVI. Okay, so don't skip away from the assignment, students, and it is very helpful to gain more marks in your next examinations. Okay, please be safe at your homes. Thank you.